Hello and welcome to our journey that begins again, really from Matthew's Gospel. We have had a couple of days off and now we are all on to the end of Easter tide, to Pentecost Sunday. We have got 28 chapters of Matthew's Gospel to read, 28 days until Pentecost Sunday, 4 weeks to go. So that's where we're heading, and we are starting again on this Monday morning, which will, so Monday all the way through till Pentecost Sunday, June the 8th. It will be our final day. And I've been ever so slightly nervous about this chapter all the way through because this chapter is where we have the genealogy of Christ. So there's lots of exciting names coming up in the next few minutes. So we're reading Matthew's Gospel. We've read John, we've read Luke, we've read Mark. We've had a couple of days off, and now we are starting Matthew, our final one of the four Gospels. 28 chapters out of the 89 that we began, and 28 days to go out of the 96 that we started with. Really, really amazing, our journey. And reading from the Contemporary English Version, this is Matthew chapter 1. Jesus Christ came from the family of King David, and also from the family of Abraham. And this is a list of his ancestors. From Abraham to King David, his ancestors were Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Judah, and his brothers. Judah's sons were Perez and Zerah, and their mother was Tamar. Hezron, Ram, Aminadab, Nahshon, Salmon, Boaz, his mother was Rahab, Obed, his mother was Ruth, Jesse, and King David. From David to the time of the exile in Babylonia, the ancestors of Jesus were David. Solomon, his mother, had been Uriah's wife. Rehoboam, Abijah, Asa, Jehoshaphat, Jehoram, Uzziah, Jotham, Ahaz, Hezekiah, Manasseh, Ammon, Josiah, and Jehoiakim and his brothers. From the exile to the birth of Jesus, his ancestors were Jehoiakim, Shealtiel, Zerubbabel, Abiud, Eliakim, Azor, Zadok, Achim, Eliud, Eleazar, Mathan, Jacob, and Joseph, the husband of Mary, the mother of Jesus, who is called the Messiah. There were 14 generations from Abraham to David. There were also 14 from David to the exile in Babylonia, and 14 more to the birth of the Messiah. This is how Jesus Christ was born. A young woman named Mary was engaged to Joseph from King David's family, but before they were married, she learned that she was going to have a baby by God's Holy Spirit. Joseph was a good man and did not want to embarrass Mary in front of everyone, so he decided to quietly call off the wedding. While Joseph was thinking about this, an angel of the Lord came to him in a dream. The angel said, "Joseph, the baby that Mary will have is from the Holy Spirit. Go ahead and marry her. Then after her baby is born, name him Jesus, because he will save his people from their sins." So the Lord's promise came true, just as the prophet had said. A virgin will have a baby boy, and he will be called Emmanuel, which means God with us. After Joseph woke up, he and Mary were soon married, just as the Lord's angel had told him to do. But they did not sleep together before her baby was born. Then Joseph named him Jesus. And that's chapter 1 of Matthew. We are underway with our fourth gospel and all of those generations and wonderful names. They really are spectacular names and interesting people within there, I would have to say. We've got Ruth, who is in there. Ruth was a Moabite woman. So a Gentile, well, she was a Jew, but not of the normal Jewish line. We have Rahab as well, not the most sort of expected person to have in the line of Jesus. We have Uriah's wife, that's Bathsheba, who David took because he, well, fancied her really, and he had Uriah killed in battle so that he was able to have Bathsheba as his wife. And then we get all the way through to the story that we're aware of, our New Testament story beginning, Joseph and Mary. And yeah, really beautiful story, just that way that it is rooted, the way that Jesus is rooted within human people, but also is the Son of God, the product of the Holy Spirit. Absolutely spectacular. And then this amazing story of, it's nice that the Matthew's account really concentrates on Joseph rather than Mary. We just get it from a different perspective. It is a beautiful setting. Luke's gospel particularly tells us Mary's story. There's a lot from Mary's perspective. And we just get this little glimpse from Joseph, through Joseph's eyes in Matthew's gospel. So we're going to do chapter 2 tomorrow. We've begun our journey of Matthew, our final gospel. Do come and join me tomorrow and we'll do chapter 2 of Matthew. Have a really good day today. All the best. God bless. Bye bye.